Most people I get to work with clients are transitioning from a previous way of working, what we tend to refer to as waterfall or traditional project management, which means there's a lot of project managers around because that's how they did change. That's how they did product delivery and product development, and quite frankly, anything was done via projects one way or another. Which means when you're moving to an agile way of working using, for example, Scrum, you might not need as many project managers anymore. And usually the organizations ask some of the project managers to transition into a different kind of role, or as we call it in Scrum, accountability, of either Scrum Master, product owner, or sometimes even developer. So how difficult is it to become a product owner when you've been working as a project manager? Well, it's a tricky question to ask. It's a bit like asking, how tricky is it to become a plumber after having been a project manager? They're very different skill sets. However, instead of thinking about all the differences, let's think about the similarities and focus on how we can leverage those as we learn this new and different way of working, because things will be different. And that's okay, that's part of the fun. So the similarities then are primarily your soft skills. If you've been a project manager before, you know all about talking to people, handling stakeholders, and talking about scope and what we want the product to be looking like and helping facilitate that. That's a lot of what you're going to be doing as a product owner. In fact, I dare say that's the bread and butter of being a product owner, is understanding what do your stakeholders want and how do you communicate that to the rest of the Scrum team to make sure everyone's on the same page and we're delivering value. We're trying to, at the very least. Another big one is around that scope question. Negotiating scope, having those conversations, as well as removing issues along the way there. Looking at risks. What's the biggest assumption we have to worry about? What's the risk that might come down the line? Worrying about roadmaps, visualizing the journey that we're going on, and answering that age-old question of when will it be done? These are all things that you would need to do and are expected to do as a product owner that as a project manager, you've likely already done. The tweaks you'll have to do, of course, is moving from a predictable process where we can quite reliably understand when things are going to be done to a complex environment where we have to use more data and probabilistic forecasting to answer these same questions. And that's where a lot of the discomfort tends to come in. However, a lot of the skill sets you had as a project manager will be very applicable and very helpful to you in your journey to a product owner. All right, thank you very much for watching. And if you like what you saw and you want to hear more about what I've got to say in the future on similar questions, or if you have a question yourself, please reach out to me on LinkedIn. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. You can also email me at oscar.styf@pragmaticshift.com. Please do like the video, share it with others if you think they might benefit from it, or follow my profile to see stuff as they come out as well. And I would love to be your Scrum trainer. So please find my content on pragmaticshift.com. You can find the courses I've scheduled for the year, or on scrum.org.com as well. Look forward to seeing you in my classroom soon.